we are back on the helix. Okay, so having a little trouble with the master cylinder. The lever didn't want to kick all the way back sometimes, and you have to push the handle with your finger because not sliding. Well, so I go and buy one on eBay, and we're gonna try the cheap one first. You know how it is. Well, here we go. Bought this one. Well, didn't really look at it good enough, I guess, in the picture, because the one that I've got comes out here. This one comes out here. This one comes out here. So I'm kind of, I don't know if the cable will, the hose will spin around enough or not, but we're gonna give it a go. I think it was 18 bucks on eBay. If it doesn't work, we'll have to go another route, but we're gonna try it and see if we can get it to go. So these covers are kind of a pain in the ass to do. These covers, you have to be careful. There's a screw down here. There's a screw up here for this piece, and screw in the middle to get the center off, and then there's a screw over here. Well, I'm having problems getting it to come apart right here in this section. So right in this section. So that's what we're working on now. We're trying to get this apart without breaking it all up. You know how plastic gets all brittle. So we're just kind of working around with a screwdriver. This isn't the ideal tool to use. I have a chance of scratching it. So, see, there's a lock right there. The locks go in this way. See the lock right there? Right there. I gotta find the other one. I think it's down about this section right here. So I'll get set back up here. So I'm just working my way down. Oh, there's another one right here. This section. Just working my way down, careful as I can be. I'm not terribly worried about the scratches, but I don't want to put any in there if I can help it. Okay, just work it down. Work it down. Alright. That piece is off. You can see how I attached my phone holder on there. Works pretty well. These are all the brittle pieces of plastic that hold that shit on there. Alright, so now we've got the hose exposed. This piece has got a screw on the back side. On the back side right here. Okay. Gotta take that off to get this piece off. And I'm sure at one point there was one on this side too, but not anymore. It has left the atmosphere, I guess. So we're gonna get this screw out here. Okay. That screws out. Oh, there's another one. Another one down here. Right here. There might be one on the other side too. I have to look. No, it's broke off. Tabs broke off from it. Okay, and that's how I... Alright, so we still were being gentle here. Yep, that was a J-clip that just fell off that deal right there. Okay. Alright, so exposed handlebars. We're on to the next step. Okay. So the next step, we're going to have to remove the caliper itself. So I've got this wrapped around here. First, before you get too loose here, you want to break this loose. Pop of it like that. Pop it. And loosen it. And then tighten it back up again. Not super tight, but tight. Okay? So it doesn't drip. I've got my rag around here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off here, move it over to here, and then disassemble that and go on from there. You've also got two wires that hook to this for the brake light, and they're under here. Okay, so we'll take this bracket off here. Sure do hope this master cylinder works, but I'm kind of doubtful now that it's pointing the wrong way. But we will see here. Okay, that's off. We're over here now. The furthest we can be away from any painted surfaces. This is a 12 millimeter for the line, and I want to get some kind of a catching oil catch device. I got a jug down there. And just in case, hopefully we're going to catch it all with this rag. Okay. Okay. Okay, ta-da. Came off without much fluid coming out. I've still got a crush washer. I thought, okay, just put it down there. Alright, so the new one here. This is our main concern, is whether I can get the hose to spin around or not. Yeah, I think I can. It's going to be tricky with the covers. I may have to remove some of my cover. Okay, so get our 10 back out. See if this will mount to the bars now. Ooh, and this one's an 8, not a 10. We shall see here in a minute whether we can get this to work or not. Okay, there's a up arrow. Just go this way. So I got it tight. I do like the handle, feels okay as far as that goes. Like I say, this is my only concern. We're gonna have to zip tie that down there, and then I don't know how when I get this cover over this. That's my next concern. So before I add fluid to this, I'm going to try to fit this plastic piece on and see how much plastic I got to remove and how much exposed break. Alright, now we got a problem with, let's make sure the wire's hooked to it. Ooh, it's a tight fit. Yes, wires are hooked up. Okay, now we need to angle that down a little bit, I think. And we're tight. Okay, I can get that in that far. So, alright, I'm gonna work on the plastics for a minute and see what I gotta do to get those put on, and I'll show you what I did. Who caught that this was on upside down? Who saw that? I did. After watching the video, before I put it on the YouTube, I figured I'd flip it over to make everybody happy. So, here we go. I specifically said that it has a up arrow on it, and then I watched myself install it, and backwards, upside down. So I'm gonna flip it over. Really need a socket. Really need to put it in the right way in the first place, and I wouldn't be doing this, obviously, right? I was just showing you that it'll fit either way on there, you know, so that's what the teaching moment was. My God, I don't remember them being that long. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I got a socket. It's in the back trunk. Don't have it right now. So, as soon as I get this flipped around and started back on there, we're going to end this one. And come on, you POS. Alright. It's going up. Alright, there you have it. It's fixed. Peace out. So at this point of the deal, you're going to have to ask yourself, am I going to go forward with this master cylinder and have to adapt this piece? Or how am I going to do it? Well, I think I'm going to leave this on here and adapt this piece. And I'm going to put a hole in it right here, take the brake line apart, and feed it up through the hole, and then fish this back down on there. So my hole needs to be right about here. So I'm going to start drilling holes and modifying to make this work, and then I'll show you what I did. But I think I want to keep this master cylinder on here just because I bought it and I can't find any other one with a hose that comes off this end. So H with it. We're going to modify it and move on. So we'll see in a minute. Okay, everyone, so I've got the modifications done. This is what I had to do. Had to put a zip tie there. Had to cut up this plastic piece. It's right here. And give me a second and I'll show you. Had to drill a hole in it. Right there to let the hose out. But other than that, then I had to screw it right there. So I painted the screw black so you wouldn't be able to see it as bad. So I got it all on there. It does hit the windshield when you're at full turn. So another thing there's a little off with it. So just depends on how much work you want to do to save some money. They do offer a rebuild kit for the master cylinder, so I may go that route, get a master cylinder rebuild kit, rebuild that old one, and use this one while I'm rebuilding the old one. But for now, we're gonna see if we can get it to bleed up here. We're going to turn it like so, because that's about where it's about the levelest. Okay. If I had it on a side stand, it would probably be even more level, but we're gonna do it right there. Alright, let's pull the cover off here and see if we can get brakes. Oh yeah, so fresh and so clean. So now, where did I? Okay, brake fluid. fill it up with brake fluid. You're gonna slowly pump it. There's gonna be a bunch of bubbles come up. See all the bubbles coming up? Just keep going in and out until the bubbles go away. I'm starting to get a little bit of a resistance. Going all the way in. Bubbles coming out. Bubbles coming out. Now the bubbles are coming out at the very end. And just keep pumping them until you get a brake pedal. I mean, well, you know what I'm talking about. Just trying to get a little bit of resistance here. Still some bubbles. It's a long, tedious process. Yeah, I was trying to get a we can also go down to the wheel, open the bleeder down there, and press out a little bit of air too. But oh yeah. She's working now. All right, we got a brake pedal, so to speak. That'll stop me. So there you have it. Just keep pumping them. Eventually you won't have any air come out. You'll start to get a brake pedal, brake lever. All right. All right, everyone. Wow, went dark. Well, there you have it, everyone. It's right up there. Like and subscribe. Keep my channel going. And that's how you put a $18 mass cylinder on a Honda Helix. Takes a little adapting, but saves some money. Peace out. Alright, so I didn't quite get the most brake pedal that I need, so I'm going to come down here, open this bleeder up, let it drip. Make sure we get all the air out of it. Alright, now I'll clean that up in a minute. Still going down quite a ways before it really kicks in. So I may have to have somebody go down there at the bleeder, and I'll squeeze this when the bleeder's open. Close the bleeder and let off from this. Doesn't appear to be any air in it, it's all fluid movement. So that's what I'll have to do. And what you do on that is you will have somebody down by the caliper, open the bleeder, pull in the handle, shut the bleeder, let off the handle, and do that a couple of times, and brake pedal should get better. It's enough that I could drive it if I need to. I'm not really worried about that, but it does come in quite a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bleed it a little bit more with somebody else, and we should be good to go. Alright, everyone. So this is what a $17 or $18 mass cylinder looks like on your Helix. Yeah, I had to chop some stuff, and had to drill some holes, and I had to put a damn zip tie on it, but it's back together, and it's working a lot better than my other one. So I'm gonna call it a win. Had to do some modifications, but I saved a whole bunch of money, and like I say, I'll just go and get a rebuild kit and see what we can do with that. So, alright, peace out, everyone. Thanks for watching.